Hi, Professor. My name is Michaela Guajardo, and I'm going to be going over my final project. The question is being asked, how has this course changed my thinking about education, including students with special learning needs? Number one is prepared. It helped me prepare because I personally did not know a lot about the special needs or students with disabilities. I just knew that there was a certain kind, but I didn't know there was plenty more. So it helped me, become more aware of special education needs along with disabilities. Number two is resources. It helped me a lot throughout this course because I was gathering a folder of resources, for my future self as an educator, and I was able to gather a lot. Number three is support. Always reach out to a teacher mentor or someone higher above who has also gone through the same situations as you, and they will be able to help you. Number four was rewarding. I will be able to see students grow mentally and physically throughout their learning process. So it was just more of like a happiness just to see them understand or get that like click in their head. Artifact number one I had chosen was a video. We had watched it during week 2, and it helped me better understand what IDEA was. IDEA stands for Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. This video opened my eyes because many students struggle with learning. I personally thought everyone was taught the same way, which was the teacher in front of the classroom, and to this case it's not, and everyone just understands or learns in their own way. Artifact 2 was creating a diorama of IEP and IFSP meeting. I did not know what either of those were, and by taking this class I was able to see like an insight to a special education classroom and how it's run, or just a regular meeting with a teacher and a parent or slash guardian and the child. Both are so important because it keeps the parents or guardian involved with the child's learning process. So I thought this was a really cool artifact to include. The artifact number 3 was Quest 4. It was a TED Talk by Todd Rose. And in this had showed me how many teachers are pushing for the traditional way of teaching, which is the teacher in front of the classroom teaching to the kids, and they have to write notes of what they're saying, or there's no different way of learning. It's always just straight, narrow, boring in this case. And it was really amazing to see this because many students don't use that way of teaching or that way of learning to improve their mindsets or their grade levels. And by Todd Rose saying how we're all different, we all have different learning, it opened my eyes because I for one saw how I as a student can't learn with just a teacher talking. I have to get hands on and improve and just build things. So that's how I saw it, and that also shows me how special education students have to be learning different ways. It can't just be the same way. Artifact number 4 is highlighted disability. This had helped me go deeper into what a disability was, where it comes from, so why it's there. And for this example, I had deaf blindness, and it just helped me understand it more. And it's also a way to break down the information. So I have here on the screen, if parents or guardians have questions on certain disability, I can pull up a s'more or my little artifact that I had did on it, and just show the parents how the more in depth of what it is, and if they have questions and who to reach out to. So that is awesome as well. Artifact number 5, this allowed me to create a resource for parents and myself. It was called the Family/Parent Legislation Resource. So here it was just breaking down what IDEA was and how to get more involved. Why is this an act that was created? How do we play this into the classroom? And overall, it was just a good resource and an artifact to have in this to answer my question. Artifact number 6 was the interview. The reason why is because it had showed me how it is to be an educator in a special education class. And, you know, from Ariana Figueroa's perspective, it's amazing, it's wonderful because you could see how you're the voice for the students and how you're always going to be that person for them despite their parent or guardian. And artifact number 7 was the Special Olympics / Paralympics. The reason why I have this is because, you know, everyone knows what the Olympics is, and everyone sees it as this big old thing. You're number one, you know, you're the best of the best. And when I see the Special Olympics / Paralympics, I could see how, you know, you don't have to be the best of the best. You don't have to win every race or every, you know, tournament or whatever it is that you're racing or, you know, trying to compete against. You know, as long as you're trying and as long as you're showing you're proving yourself, you'll be able to accomplish anything. And that same goes with those, you know, with the Special Olympics, those with disabilities. You could do it despite what everyone says. So I just thought that this was an amazing artifact, and that just answers the question as to why this course was so important and why, you know, to taking it, you know, as future educators, we need a course like this because we always are taught a certain mindset, a certain way to teaching. And by doing this, we can see how we need to include like different manipulatives, and we need to learn different teaching ways, different styles to accommodate everyone. So thank you. I appreciate it on how this course has helped me in the future.